The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd and 12, Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 4.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, 31 yards.
Purdy to throw it on first down. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend, and usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found. And one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding where defenders are.
Yeah, we talk all the time, Charles, and it kind of gets cliche about the hands that he has, but really it's the truth. For a tight end, some of the best hands in the game. On 2nd and 9, Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On first down, it's Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Purdy. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. First and 10 now for the Falcons, and Mariota at the 33-yard line. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw Mariota. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack backs him up, so now Mariota in Atlanta dealing with a 3rd and long. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the move to his left. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. To throw again on second down. Mariota. Right back to Pitts again. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. First and 10, it's Patterson. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to 10. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Mariota. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Patterson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll try again. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Mariota will look to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st down, Purdy. And he rips that one incomplete there.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away. And now it's stolen.
There's an incompletion, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game. The coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Purdy on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Mariota. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. His throw incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's the corner. A.J. Terrell getting up and stopping him for a loss.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Purdy with it on third and long. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Purdy. Able to find Gray here. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of the first. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. When the Falcons defense stands tall, they'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Finding room at midfield. Oh, able to avoid him. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Mariota. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mariota. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Well, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. The 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Nifty move. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
First thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Field goal unit not out there. They won 6 before halftime. A final shot before break. Purdy, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call, and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. This pass is caught by London. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Mariota on 1st down. He's got Patterson on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. To the air again. Mariota. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. First down, Mariota. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, an 18-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And the quarterback draw option works to perfection for him.
Yeah, it's hard to account for the quarterback in most situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone.
Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And some room to work. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, 82 yards. And the Niners get a bit closer. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback, and when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 31.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A two-score lead down to one now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Very short kick. This will be taken by... Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate that way, and has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Purdy bootlegging it. Rolling to his right. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep and you catch him close to the spot.
On third down, it's Purdy. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A first down throw for Mariota. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there. That'll be second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw Mariota. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this?
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk from 8 yards out. And the 49ers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
35, Falcons 23.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Over the middle, caught by London. Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London, 44 yards. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at early opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's not 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing on second and long. Mariota. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small.